Hello guys, welcome back to another fishing challenge. Today we're going to fish on a spot that I found on Navionics, which so happened to be a spot that I always fish on. So Navionics have it down as a good spot. Right, so on this spot I usually catch pag, um, uh, which is mangrove snapper, lane snapper, grunt, carrot, which is Spanish mackerel, and sapate or skipjack. And I catch different size pipers, male and female, Caribbean garfish, and what else do we catch here? Oh, we catch carangas, which is blue bluefin jack or greyfin jack, crevel. We catch yellow tail jack crevel here as well. So a lot of different fishes come here based on the contour of the bottom. Right, we are on the edge of a drop off based on Navionics. Right, so a lot of the bigger fishes from the deeper ocean would come up to the edge here and feed on the bait that is on the shallow part of the water. Okay. Just before I start filming, had a pod of dolphins passing. They were chasing a lot of ballyhoo and garfish. I hope they chase away all the garfish, because they does always be a pest when it comes to throwing your live bait to swim freely. That is a la V style. They're always picking up. Okay, them and the sapate always picking up your bait. I'm just basically right now sponging out some of the water that is in the boat. You want to try and keep your foot dry and the boat dry, so that it prevents slippage and any other foot illnesses that may develop because of your feet constantly in water. So I have a sponge here. The sponge serves many purposes. It's good to always have a sponge in your boat. One of them is to dry the boat. The second is to hold dangerous fishes that have spines that are poisonous. Right? Things like the sapate have poisonous spines on its dorsal fin and side fins. Right? Pectoral fin. Those spines, if you get stick by those spines, they will burn you for between 1 hour to 2 hours. If you are not allergic to them, you will be okay. If you are allergic to them, seek immediate medical attention. Also, I use it to hold occasional catfish that pass here. It hardly have any catfish. Well, I have my setup, right? 15-pound test trilene, big game. At the end of it, I have a 10-pound test, dark green. tippet line leader, which is monofilament, and I have my usual scale sardine. These are approximately 1.5 inches long. At the moment, that's the size that is inshore, so that's the bait we're using. Whatever bait is around, that's the bait you have to use, because that's the bait the fish usually be feeding on. Okay? So don't try to go and get a foreign bait to try and change the flavor or the appetite of the fish. I'm just looking around to see if there are any rogue waves, because a tugboat passed earlier and let off some terrible rogue waves, I tell you. I was wondering if it was one of the Tobago ferry pass, because those waves were about 6 feet, 5 to 6 feet in height. So I had to position the boat's bow to face the oncoming wave so that the boat will ride up the swell and down the swell and so on. But in the last set of waves, the waves were very close. So I was a little bit worried, because when your boat bow is down and the next wave is coming quickly, you could get swamped and you will sink. So make sure you have your life jacket on board. Alright, this is a class 1 life jacket, type 1, which if you should sink or the city boat gets swamped, immediately you put on your life jacket. Don't wait to see if what will happen next. First order of the day is SOLAS, safety of lives at sea. That's the first rule of the sea. It's a rule and a law. Safety of lives at sea, SOLAS. Have this on your boat. Not because Coast Guard will come and ensure you have it, but because you want to protect your own life. And if you have 10 people on the boat, you should have 10 type 1 life jackets. And why I say type 1? Because type 1 can float, keep you afloat. I think an adult up to 300 and something pounds can keep that adult afloat for up to 2 weeks in the water. So those fancy life jackets that you see they're selling, those are type 3, which unfortunately will keep you afloat for less than a day, which is 24 hours. You don't want to be at sea and nobody finding you, and you find the hours running off and your life jacket will get soaked by water and you will sink. Right? Just now I got a bite. Got another bite. So we start fishing now. Okay. Oh! Ew. So while I was pulling in that line a while ago, because of the red eagle claw hook that I'm using, right? I think it's better shown here. Because of the red eagle claw hook, fish will see that moving fast and grab it. It's most likely one of them shipwreck jack or the sapoti, or it could be a crevalle. Right now there are a lot of wind blowing from the northeast, so I have to be looking around and tracking the condition of the sea, because it's blowing at a good speed and the condition of the sea could change very fast. You don't want it to get too rough and you're out here. So I'm just normally, when the breeze is coming from the northeast, the wave heights won't be less than a meter. Actually less than a foot. So I still have to keep looking around just to ensure that the wave heights ain't too high, because this boat is a small boat, very small boat. I think this boat is about 11 feet in length, and it's about at the stern it's about a foot off the water at the stern where the engine is. Okay, I'm getting bite, but these bites they feel like snapper because it's one jam, bam. If it was a grunt, you would get bam, 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 bam. Okay, these must be like lane snappers. They just bite like that. But we'll see what it is, because we're gonna change our technique of pinning the bait. Now what I've done is I pin it through the eye first. Let me take some line here. Pin it through the eye. Let it go straight through the body. Right? Pin it through the eye. Let it go straight through the eye. Carry it back around and pin it in the body. Now this is a dead bait. That is why it's not wiggling. But it's fresh, so the fish will still take it. Swells are getting very high. Maybe we have a change in tide. That is why we're getting the swells. Or is it a result of the constant northeast breeze? It's left to be seen. But it's gonna be a little bit challenging going in due to the water not being flat. And I'm using oars. Wow, that was a nice grab there. We'll see what happened. I hope that was caught in the camera. Mike, we'll see. I'll have to edit that part out. Let me see. Big fish. They say bite big bait. So I put a big bait down. Let me see if I have one big bait here. Right. This big bait now, I'm gonna pin it so that it will swim healthy underneath. A big fish alone would be able to catch this bait and swallow. Okay, so we'll see. Let's go for the big guy. Check your drag when you're going for big fish, of course. You don't want to get a break off. You want to make your drag as light as possible, so when you strike, it doesn't break the line. Get one bite. It's not a big fish. Some little fish playing around. Yes, get another bite. So get a big fish, come and grab it. Don't worry. Little fish will try to eat it, but they can't. The big fish will come and just grab it and shoot off. Yes! Wow. I think I missed him. He probably didn't grasp where the hook was. Give him another chance and see what happened. Got him here. Got him. Look at the bending in the rod. It's perfect. Let me see what it is. Oh, it's a nice lane snapper. Wow, it's a nice lane snapper. This one have a good size. Very nice size. I'm gonna tell you the length. Approximate length, that is. Putting it on the measuring cover. I said this cover is on the inside it's 9. And inside it's 9 diameters, 9 inches. Outside it's 10. And the outside it's 11 inches. Okay? Well, this one past 11 inches. As you can see, I have to hold him down because he's frisky, as my sister would say. He's frisky. Right? So it's about 12 inches. This one weighing about close to a pound. So you see, big fish bite big bait boss. B, 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 B. Remember that. Big fish bite big bait boss. B, 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 B. So if you have bigger live bait, always use it. You will catch bigger fish. The reason for that, I am supposing, right? The reason for the bigger fish biting the bigger bait, or you catching a bigger fish with a bigger bait, is because the small fish cannot swallow the big bait. So they will come, they will pick at it, pam, 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 try to catch it. The bigger bait will swim away, and then the big fish now will just come and swallow that one time. So that's the reason, I suppose, that you will catch bigger fish. Now, knowing that there are bigger fishes here, I'm going to try and get bigger bait next time I'm coming here. So that each time I throw is a big fish. Something 12 inches and over. A pound size in weight or more. Wait, something is creaking there, man. Alright. Oh, man. I should have struck him a little harder. Let's go again, okay? Today I'm not gonna be long. Wow. Already around 17 minutes in this video. Well, with little editing, I come down to about 40 minutes, but we'll see. But I want each time you watch this video, you watch it to the end, because there's always something nice at the end. Okay? And remember to like the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel and watch the videos to the end. Okay? Even if you have to skip through it, watch it to the end. But there's action right through all these videos. No boring time. Cause this spot, I've known this spot, and I'm taking the physical markers. Now I'm using the app called Maps ME, right? I use Navionics to get the sonar reading, and I use Maps ME, maps.me. That's available on Android and possibly on iOS. Could download those too, and you could pinpoint your fishing locations. And it also works on land as well, right? The good thing I like about Maps ME, I have one here, is that Maps ME doesn't require internet. Oh, wow. I feel this hook point is not as sharp. Let me check it. Now using the back of my thumbnail and the hook point, and if it sticks like that, it is sharp. So I'm maybe not striking hard enough, or the drag is a little slack, so when I strike it doesn't get the effect. We'll see. Well, I'm gonna do a simpler pin now because I want the fish to be more alive in the water. That would prevent the fish from picking where they want to eat. If they want to pick the side with the hook, or they want to pick the tail, or when the fish is swimming, it's harder for them to decide where they want it. They just have to just grab and go. It will be a grab and go meal. But today we're not getting the silhouettes in the photo because of a different camera angle suggested by my son Kenrick. Big up Kenrick and everybody else that subscribe to the channel, all my loyal fans, all those who have come to the channel for the first time, subscribe, or you will be with me in the beginning of my journey. This is a new niche that I'm taking with my channel. You might see some other videos from previous niches that I had before. You could watch those as well and like those videos. They have dance videos, performance videos, things like that. When I was more involved in the entertainment industry, but due to COVID pandemic, there's a lockdown on the entertainment industry temporarily. Well, over 2 years now, temporarily they say. So the only industries this is one of the industries that did not close down, fishing. So we're inside this industry here right now. And if you're wondering, how am I doing fishing? And they said no recreational fishing. Well, guess what? I'm doing commercial fishing. And I am also licensed as a commercial fisherman. So I am quite within the law to be out here fishing. Wisdom, guys. Knowledge is power, and power can be liquidized into money. This breeze coming from the northeast is very strong. Knowing that I have to row against this breeze to go inland is concerning. But we'll see, because it's not ongoing, it comes and goes. I didn't get any bite just now. Checking my markers, the boat have not really swing in any particular direction away from the spot. So let me throw slightly to the inside and see. My usual setup: my Zebco Attack Series rod, a Shimano FX 400 reel. This Zebco rod is a medium action, goes up to 25 pounds. Right, it's 6 feet in length. It is originally for casting and spin casting reels, but it can be used upside down, this is the upside down right here, which is just perfect for spinning reels. So you see, it's convertible. It's an all-purpose rod, and that's what I like about it. Guys, if you want a rod like this, just contact me in the comments and I will source the rod for you. Okay, it's very rare these days to get a rod like this, but to me it's one of the best rods for medium to heavy action, because I've held big size fishes on the same rod and land them over 50 pounds. So the rod is not as, even though it's slim, it is very strong. Oh, there is a grunt here. I'm gonna release him over by the side. Well, let me just throw him up. Swim off. Don't want anything under 8 inches in length. Have to preserve the fishing environment, even though this is something I need to say. If you are fishing inshore waters and you catch small fish and people say, okay, throw them back, when the fishes get big, they will not be inshore. They will swim out to deeper waters offshore. The only time you'll catch the big fishes inshore is when they have come in to feed or they have come in to lay their eggs. and spawning season is during the summer. Right now it's winter, so most of the bigger fishes are offshore in waters that are approximately 200 feet deep. This water here is 15 feet deep. 15 feet deep here. And the drop off, by the drop off, it drops off to between 21 to 24 feet deep. So you get an extra 10 feet depth at this drop off. Okay, I think I have one of them. Alright, I have a sapati. So you get to see what the sapati looks like. Have to be very careful when handling this fish. It has a good pull. Right. Oh wow! A bait just run from him. Okay. In the West Caribbean, West Indies, they call this a sapati. Maybe shipwreck jack, and leather coat in the in the Eastern Caribbean islands it's called sapati, and in the Western it's called a leather coat. Right? So this is where the sponge come in here, guys. I'll handle this very carefully. Right, you're going down. Whoa. And you're holding them at the sideways, not where this thing pointing out here. That could potentially trick you, and give you a painful experience for the next hour. But it's good fish to roast. You could roast it on an open flame, right? Without even seasoning it or cleaning it. You could pan fry it in butter, which I love best, with a little bit of fish seasoning, right? Because it's very flavorful. Or you could take off the skin and bake it. Season it, bake it. Or you could cut it up and make a curry. It's very tasty. That one is a good length, by the way. That's over 11 inches easily. Okay, so now I'm using this bait here. This is what they call a shad, American shad, or a blench. In the Eastern Caribbean, it's called a blench or blanche. It's a mohara in the Americas, right? Or American shad, right? I'm gonna pin it so it could swim down there, right? But guess what? These lane snappers love this bait. It's what I call a prime bait because of its ability to catch big fish. Big sand trout that are around 4 feet in length, 5 feet in length. This little bait will catch it. But we'll see what we get here. Okay? All around here, this is a little flat, and all around surrounded by deep waters on this flat. So any side you'll throw, it's possibility you'll catch a big fish. And guys, remember, LFC, okay? Liverpool for the championship this year. Comment your team below who you are representing in the English Premier League. I'm going for Liverpool for the title. Even though we won't have Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane during the African Nations Cup in coming January, I think we have good strikers in Divock Origi, Minamino, Diego Jota, and Bobby Firmino. Robert Firmino. Okay, I think I got another leather coat again, people. Oh, he's pulling real hard. Let me see. He's bucking. No, this might be a jack. Let me see what jack it is. Yes, it is. A grey back, or what they call. No, wow, that's interesting. My predictions were so wrong. This fish is behaving like a jack. He struck the bait. This, by the way, is a lane snapper. He struck the bait before it sank. So they are floating, people. You know what that means? They are very hungry. And it's time to reap a harvest. This one is easily check the length on my hand. Forget that he's not yet dead. Okay, I don't want him dead. Right, so it's 9 inches. This one is 9 inches, 9.5 maybe. But they are floating, people. Wow. I see a lot of bait running there. It looks like the dolphins are back. I see the baits running. They're jumping all over. Seems like the dolphins are back, people. I don't know if that's a good sign. They usually are playful. If they come, they might run the fish. Or they might gather the fish from far and let them come closer to my boat. Let's hope they work with me, right? Dolphins normally work with people, with humans. So we'll see. Silent killers are out here, people. Silent killers. The fish was biting and I didn't feel it. Alright? So they are silent killers. I want to say hello to all the new subscribers. I think I got a little bit of subscribers the last time, but hopefully more people will subscribe to see more videos, okay? There are gonna be times when I'm fishing offshore, I'm fishing down some islands, different islands and so on. So stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button. Remember to like the video, people. Hit the subscription button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so that as soon as I post a new video, you will be notified. If we are going on any other adventure, I will take you along with me, right? I'm gonna show what this country has to offer. So I'll visit some different sites and we'll find out everything about these sites. And we might be doing some travels together as well. Travel to several different places. And we're doing fishing, okay? So whichever site we at, we're gonna be doing some fishing there. See what else we could catch. Tomorrow the beach is open, so tomorrow hopefully I'll be at one of the beaches that is known, very deep waters in that beach. and is known to have some big fishes in those waters. Okay, so look out for that video dropping soon. I'm not wearing my hat today, guys, because my back is turned to the sun, so the sun is not directly in my face. I want to say big up to all my subscribers in Jamaica, in White House, and Portmore, and Ellison Flats. You know yourselves. I have subscribers, new subscribers in places in Kingston too. Comment your comment below. You could say hi to me and so on. And I'm gonna be doing some giveaways. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway. And I'll be doing a good quality giveaway, people. Nothing stupid. Good quality giveaway. Maybe some fishing gear. Right? A whole set. So that you could get to go fishing with, or merchandise as soon as we start printing the merchandise. I still have to keep watching the water to see how choppy it gets, right? Because if it's getting too choppy, I'm out of here. Alright. I got me a good one here. Let me see. Is he jumping? It looks like he's gonna jump. So it might be, yes, he jumped. He's jumping, so it's a shipwreck. Jack. Skipjack, watch him. Alright, he's jumping on top. It's very frisky when you catch them, right? You gotta be careful of the bone, as I tell you, the bone. Bone is to be very careful of this bone. Oh people, well, here what's going on. I'm now seeing white waters. That means the waves are small, but they're breaking on top, so the water is white. What we call white water, that is danger. That water is rough waters. Okay? The water is getting white on top. The waves are breaking. So, as I said before, I won't be staying in this kind of water. Not in this size boat, of course. Right? It makes no sense. Right? They could always come back to this spot another day. So, I'll be making a sea circle to go in. Alright, let me pack up now, right? So remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. I'll see you soon, guys. Peace out.